Everyone's been talking about the Zika virus. I talked about it in a video not too long ago. Well, there's been reports of someone having it in the States, and this could lead to an outbreak. So this is what you need to know. Zika virus is carried by mosquitoes and is linked to thousands of babies being born with undeveloped brains. There's been 2 cases of the Zika virus confirmed in Australia. Gwen Hartley, this woman right here, is a mother of 2. Her daughter's 9-year-old and 14-year-old has a rare condition linked to the Zika virus. She insists that they live normal lives despite weighing just 42 pounds combined. Both her kids suffer from daily seizures. It's very scary stuff, and I know a lot of you guys, even myself, have so many questions to what the Zika virus is and what does it mean for us. So that's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a most amazing top 10 video about it, so you guys will get it in the next few days. So make sure to subscribe to my most amazing top 10 channel, because I'll make that video as soon as possible. I'll make it as informative as I can. I'll put the link to my most amazing top 10 channel in the description below. And of course, any stories that I talk about in my videos, all the links are there in the description below for you guys to click on and continue reading. Okay, so let's talk about some medical science news. It has been reported that there might be a huge cancer breakthrough as scientists kill infected cells by getting them addicted to drugs. This technique is called mitopriming. So this is a new way of combating cancer, yes! So this is done by getting the tumor cells addicted to the drugs that can kill them within minutes. Moving on to stem cells that are capable of skull formation and craniofacial repair have been discovered. These new stem cells will offer a new alternative to surgeries that require damaged skull fragments to be repaired. These stem cells could also one day cut out the need for face transplant surgeries, as facial bones from donors will no longer be needed. Let's talk about Billy Whitaker. He's a 15-year-old boy from Cornwall, which is located in Great Britain. Well, he is set to become one of the first people in Britain to have his epilepsy cured by a robot. He has been suffering from seizures for the past 7 years. So in the past, he has had conventional surgery to remove part of his brain, but that didn't work. So his neurosurgeon used a robot to drill electrodes deep into his brain. This robot pinpoints the tiny piece of seizure-causing tissue with absolute accuracy for the first time ever. So since the groundbreaking operation, Billy has not had a seizure, and doctor thinks that he's cured for good. I mean, this is a medical breakthrough. Now, this is something we can all be excited about. Really crazy story about Dala Airlines flight D3159 that was en route to Somalia. At 14,000 feet, there was a small explosion on the plane, causing the side panel to rip off. The passenger who was sitting right next to the hole in the plane was sucked right out of it. Investigators are looking to see if this is a terrorist attack because they're facing a terrorist uprising by the Islamic group Al-Shabaab. Passengers on the plane were freaking out as they were putting on their oxygen mask, and of course a lot of people whipped out their phones to take pictures and videos. So there's a lot of pictures of this whole incident online. Another very scary moment was this car accident caught on a dash cam. In the video you can see a Volvo flipping right over in the West Midlands. The white car flips over right into traffic and started skidding. There was sparks everywhere and the car eventually crashed into a bush. Inside of the car was a 4-month-old baby strapped to a baby seat. And thank God for that, because he survived this crazy crash. So this story is still developing, so I'm not sure who the driver is. I hope they're okay. And because of the footage, it proves that the driver was not to blame for the accident in any way. Alright, so 36-year-old Ronald Jackson has been charged with theft of property of at least $50. So he took his daughter's iPhone 4 when he found inappropriate text messages on her phone. The teenager's mother, Michelle, stepped in and called the police. I mean, is this real life right now? We're talking about a cell phone, a $50 property. Can't you handle this thing yourself? Well, Ronald refused to give back the cell phone, and the mother actually went out to get a warrant out for his arrest. And he was actually taken into custody before he posted his bail. This is insane. How far did this thing actually go? Well, finally a judge found him to be not guilty because there was insufficient evidence to continue with the case. Ronald claims that this is just a way of being a parent. You see something that's not right, you take it away from them, you confiscate it, there has to be consequences. So for the mother, if she saw the inappropriate text messages on the phone, would she confiscate it? Or is she one of those parents that just doesn't care? Okay, so the 50 most dangerous cities has just been announced. and 21 of those cities happen to be in one country, that being Brazil. It's so crazy when you think about it because the Olympics is this year, and where is it? It's in Brazil. And so this is one place I'm not going to be going to anytime soon. Brazil has drug trafficking, gang wars, political instability, corruption, and poverty, and because of all of this, there is high homicide rates across the region. So on top of the list is Caracas, Venezuela, which is followed by San Pedro Sula, which is in Honduras, and the third is San Salvador, El Salvador. St. Louis, Missouri in the States makes the list in at number 15, and Baltimore, Maryland, US makes it into the number 19 spot. Well, fortunately for me in Canada, I was going through that list and I kept going and going and going, and I ended the list and there was no Canadian cities in there, so thank God for that. So for you guys who live in Brazil, just try to stay out of trouble. Don't join the gangs and wars, and be your own person, be a better person down there. And saying all of that, it's a very scary time for the Olympics, and it's going to be one of the most expensive security teams to try to keep people safe. Well, here's something that shocked Donald Trump. He was beaten by Ted Cruz in a vote in Iowa. This is big news because this shows that Ted Cruz has a little bit of hope to lead the Republicans and become the next president, which is voted in November 8th of this year. Overall, right now in the poll tracker, Donald Trump leads at 35.8%, with Cruz at 19.6%. So far, there's been about 5 people dropping out of the race, leaving about 10 guys left, 1 female running for the Republicans. For the Democrat side, there's only 5 people running. 1 of them is a female, and she's leading. I'm talking about Hillary Clinton. She's on top with a strong lead at 51.6%. Sanders is at 37.2%. Who do you guys think is going to be the next president? Is it going to be like the first ever billionaire, or is it going to be the first ever female? Okay, take a look at this Airbus glider plane that is set to fly on the edge of space in a record-breaking 90,000 feet test that experts say could pave the way for hypersonic planes and aircraft on Mars. It has been designed to glide on the stratospheric mountain waves that can take the aircraft up to 90,000 feet. During its first flight, the glider successfully reached an altitude of 5,000 without an engine. So this attempt is going to happen in June this year in Argentina. Okay, so just to get a grasp on how high this is, when you guys or me, when we go into a plane, the average height is about 35,000 to 45,000. Well, we're talking about 90,000, which is about double. I mean, they're going to be flying so high that they might get sucked into the gravitational pull, and they're going to be orbiting the Earth. But at least there's no fuel being used. Okay, parents out there, try not to be too frightened by this picture. Well, I guess you're only going to be frightened if you believe in ghosts. Well, take a look at this. Me, I don't believe in ghosts, but when you look at this picture right here, it captured a ghostly spirit that interacts with this woman's baby as she was sleeping. You guys can kind of see it. I'm putting a circle over the baby who's sleeping right now, and then here's another circle over like the ghostly baby. Some might say that this is lighting playing tricks on us. Other believes that this is in fact a ghost. That's it for me, guys. That's all the news stories I have for you guys today. My throat is killing me still. This is day 2 or day 3. After this video, I'm going to try not to talk at all. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so out of breath right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I cannot wait. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, hit that like button. If you guys didn't, that's alright. Not every video is for you guys. Also subscribe, that way as soon as I make a video, you guys will be the first ones to be notified. And if you guys want even more videos right now, look right over here. This is yesterday's video. Maybe you guys were a little bit busy doing homework, or you guys were out with friends, so you guys weren't able to get caught up. Well, click right over here, or that video link is in the description below. Down below is the vlog video. You guys know what to do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.